Right, we're on, Jamie and I are out here, it's -3, it's very, very cold. Today we're going to be talking about how you can slow down your downswing. We're going to do this by getting the bottom half of the body to work first before the top half moves too early. So we're slowing down the downswing, a little bit more control. Right, I'm in the woods, I'm in the trees, I've hit a ball in here quite a lot. So I'm going to use one of these trees to create the drill for slowing down your downswing. We're going to feel as though the bottom half works first, therefore the top half's a little bit more quiet. We don't want this pulling action. That's the last thing we want to do, is pull the hands and arms down. So I want to try and feel as though I've got a little bit more, what's the word? Sequence. A little bit more sequencing in the golf swing. So we get the feet, the knees, the hips, the body, then the arms, and then the hands, and then the club shaft, and then the club head, and then the sweet spot into impact. So I want to try and do it in that order, but we're going to use this tree here for the drill. So I'm going to go up to the top of my golf swing. Do you know what? I'm going to put that golf club there just now. Up to the top of my swing, take my address position, up the top of my swing, stop. And I'm going to hold this arm here and move towards tree. So now my arm is getting held back by this tree. So I want to make sure from the top of my swing, when I get up there, that my body, my left knee and my feet, my left knee starts to turn, but there's just resistance, the top's getting left behind. So I've got to the top of my swing and I feel as though this motion starts first. Body is getting held back by the arm on the tree. I mean, that wants to go forward. I'm holding this straight left arm behind the tree. My left leg goes round. My hips then turn, my top half starting to turn, and then the hands and arms would follow after that. So I'm using the resistance from the tree. I can no longer do that motion. The resistance from the tree is giving me the feeling, only the feeling, of the bottom half moving first, therefore quieting the top half. Up to the top, move myself to the tree, and then the bottom half, this driving of the bottom half is leaving the top half behind. This arm wants to pull this tree or push this tree down there. My torso's pushing my bicep, therefore it's trying to push this, trying to force this arm towards target, but I'm not letting it happen. I'm getting the feeling of the bottom half twisting and pulling that arm afterwards instead of hands and arms first. So that's the feeling of what's happening. Using that tree, obviously we can't stand on the golf course behind the tree all day, although I seem to spend quite a lot of time doing that. So now we need to find a drill that we can use on the course and on the practice fairway. When you use that tree there, you could use it in your house, you could use the door frame, just to get the feeling. Put your arm against that door frame, turn the lower body, and you'll feel like the top half's getting held behind. You can feel the bottom half is encouraging the top half to move, rather than the other way around. So the drill when we're on the golf course, up the top of your backswing, and then put your right arm, your right hand, behind your left hand. So up to the top, right arm behind left, and you're using your right hand to pull the left arm back. So then from there I can feel that my bottom half's want to turn first. So now my right hand is the tree. So up to the top, get right hand behind, and then pull back with the right hand, but get the hips, get the left knee to go forward at the same time. You'll feel that lag. Right hand pulls back, left knee goes forward. Up to the top, right hand pulls the left arm back and left knee goes forward. That's the motion, that's the feeling we're after. I can feel this pulling, yeah, I can feel that pulling that way. Right hand's holding the left arm back and pulling back as the left knee goes towards target. Therefore, bottom half's going to work first. Bottom half's going, hips are going, chest's going, then the hands, arms, and everything follow afterwards. So now we've got a bit of sequencing in the golf swing, starting from the feet up, we've got that. But this motion, the right hand holding the left arm back, or the tree holding the left arm back, once you do that drill, you'll really feel how the body should be working in the golf swing. You'll feel how the body, the pivot, drives the golf swing and not the hands and arms. So now we're going to put this into practice. We're going to do the drill first, and then we're going to talk about the feeling of it, and then hit golf ball. Try and recreate that motion. Of course, this is going to create lag in the golf swing. Because we're up, and then the left knee's going, the hands and arms stay behind. Up. Imagine this is holding there. The left knee starts to turn, but the hands and arms stay behind, so you can see the hands now drop behind me. As that motion happens. Again, up to the top, left arm, right arm holding left. Turn left knee to target. I'm not doing anything with my hands apart from holding them back with the right. You can see how they drop behind. Then from there you can see what's going to happen. All of a sudden, from holding the top half back, I'm starting to drop the hands into the slot. Go up to the top, then I want the left knee to go first. So the hands are getting lowered, up to the top, left knee. Downswing's a lot slower now from the hands. When we start using the larger muscles to swing the golf club, so our thighs and then our torso, that slows down your downswing. Once we start yanking with the hands and arms from the top, it becomes too quick. So up to the top, the hands and arms are nice and quiet, the left knee goes first, which drops the hands into the slot. So up, left knee, up, left knee, up, left knee. You can see at the start the downswing's much slower. Up, left knee. The downswing's much slower because of that. I've just sequenced it much better. Up, left knee, up to the top. Left knee. Strike's pure. Then when we're hitting down the line, and doing the drill, you should be able to feel, you might not be able to see this, but it'll feel to me as though I'm coming less over the top, if you like. So the downswing becomes a lot less rushed. So I get to the top, and then I feel as though the hands are getting held back because the left knee's doing its thing. The hands drop more behind me. So instead of the hands going out in this direction and fast start to the downswing, they'll be much slower and behind me. So I'm up, left knee, behind. If I need to really feel that before I play the shot, I can keep the hand on the club, up the top, use the right hand to hold it, and then feel that motion of the body, bottom half turning, the left knee turning, but hands are getting held behind, and then from there we're on. So up to the top, left knee, up to the top, left knee. There we go. So up to the top, left knee. First motion, left knee. Feeling as though the right hand is always there, holding the left arm back. It's the motion we're after. Up to the top, left knee. Top, left knee. There we go. As I say, feeling real is very different. When I watched that back in the video, it's probably gone back down on the same plane as it was before, but yet the downswing wasn't rushed, the hands were a lot slower, the body turned the golf swing there, or the golf club there. That's what hit such good strikes. Guys, there we go, there's a simple tip for you to stop rushing the downswing. Just get the body working first. Find a tree, go find a tree. There's always a tree in the golf course. If you've not subscribed to the channel so far, please do so. That really helps me. The thumbs up really helps me as well. And click that little bell notification, that icon there. See what happens when you do it.